Dear students, we're going to start with the default router. So how to do default router in Cisco Packet Tracker? So default routing, we need two PT routers. So I am placing the PT router 0 and the PT router 1. Then I am keeping two switches down to the PT router. So PT switch 0 and PT switch 1. Now next to that we are just placing the end devices. End devices are said to be the PCs. So PC 0, then PC 1 we are placing. Same case PC 2 and PC 3 in the network 2. So making the connectivity, we are using the copper straight cable. Clicking on copper straight cable, PC 0 fast Ethernet 0 has to be connected with switch 0 fast Ethernet 01. PC 1 fast Ethernet 0 has to be connected with switch 0 fast Ethernet 11. PC 2 fast Ethernet 0 has to be connected with switch 1 fast Ethernet 01. PC 3 fast Ethernet 0 has to be connected with switch 1 fast Ethernet 11. Switch 0 fast Ethernet 21 has to be connected with router 0 fast Ethernet 00. Switch 1 fast Ethernet 21 has to be connected with router 1 fast Ethernet 00. Automatic connection has to be done from router 0 to router 1. So these are the basic setup we have to do for default routing. So going to PC 0, assign the IP address. So click on desktop, there IP configuration 192.168.10.1 is the first IP address. Here we are giving 192.168.10.3, that is the default gateway. Same way for PC1. So PC1, we are just giving the IP address like this, 192.168.10.2. So there we are giving the default gateway as 192.168.10.3. So we done with the first two PC's IP configuration. Now moving for the PC2. PC2, just click on the IP configuration, just give 192.168.20.1. Here just give 192.168.20.3. Moving to the last PC, click on PC3, just give IP configuration. IP configuration will be 192.168.20.2. For this IP configuration will be 192.168.20.3. So moving to the router 0, click on the config, go to the fast Ethernet 0/0, just give the IPS 192.168.10.3. so this is the default gateway IP address for PC0 and PC1. Going to the serial 2/0, make the port status on, just give the IP address like this. The IP address will be 10.0.0.1. So we done with the router 0. Going to router 1, click on router 1, click on config, go to the fast Ethernet 0/0, click port status on, type the IP address 192.168.20.3. okay. Now go to the serial port. Serial port will be, make the port status on, just type the serial port as 10.0.0.2. okay. Now we have to assign the IP root command. Go to the CLI. You are in config if in CLI, so that come out of config if, just type exit. So you are in config, just type the IP root command, IP space root space, just give the IP. The default IP will be 0.0.0.0. then subnet mask will be 0.0.0.0. then next hop from router 0 is router 1. Router 1 IP address will be 10.0.0.2. 10.0.0.2. Okay, press enter, exit from this. So you will get configure from console by console. Okay, close this router 0 window, click on router 1, go to CLI, come out of config if, so type exit, type this command IP space root space the default routing value 0.0.0.0, the subnet mask will be 0.0.0.0, then the next hop will be 10.0.0.1. so we are in router 1, so next hop will be router 0 IP address will be 10.0.0.1, type exit, so configured from console by console. So we're done with this. Now click on the PC3, go to command prompt, ping the PC0 IP address, ping 192.168.10.1. so this is the IP for PC0. so we will get the response from PC0. so you can see the output here. So PC0 output, we are getting the replay from 192.168.10.1, so that we are getting the replay. So whatever the connectivity we given, it was correct. Now you just start the simulation, click on the packet PDU that's in the top and set in PC0, then PC3, and start the simulation, click on the simulation and run the simulation, so that you can see PC0 to switch, the packet will be transmitted, switch to the router, it will be transmitted, from router 0 to router 1 it will be transmitted, then router 1 to switch it will be transmitted, from switch to PC3 it will be transmitted. So you can see the status in progress. When it reach again to PC0 it will be successful. So it reached PC3, that is the destination. From PC3 again it will go back to the PC0. So you can see the flow, it's going to the switch again and it will move to the router 1. From router 1 it will go to the router 0. From router 0 it will move to the switch and it will reach to PC0. So this what it will happen, and we can see the status as success with a tick mark, so that now it's reaching the destination, the source, that is PC0. Now we can see the status is successful. So go through this for understanding. 3B